Hello everyone, Taio and Rod here, and we're going to be covering the brand new chapter of One Piece. Oh man, I can't wait. I wonder if this is the one where Luffy finally punches out Kaido. Well, no more hesitation. It's time to read One Piece. Okay, so we're on the chapter page. We got Brule and Cracker. And it looks like she's reaching through a mirror dimension. And let's see, Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 10. Is Germa trying to infiltrate Chocolate Town again? Wait, what is going on here? I don't get it. So it's like one of them impersonating Cracker, or, well, whatever. Gotta be honest, I'm not sure what entirely is going on here, but I'm just gonna move on to the actual chapter. Oh, the actual chapter is called 1048, 20 years. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what 20 years. Okay, let's get into the chapter. Move, Onigashima, out of the way! Luffy, wait! That can't be done! It's not! I know you will find a way to revive the Kozuki clan in the future. Ah! Very well. I'll take this one head on. Have you heard, Straw Hat? This country's hero burned to death 20 years ago. Flaming Drum Dragon! This has been a lawless land since then. They've waited all this time for you, saviors, to show up. Hot! Hot, hot, hot! Oh my gosh, what is going on? Kaido's all fiery now. This is, oh my gosh, could this be his awakening? Could this be his awakening? Okay, so they've waited all this time for saviors. Hot, hot, hot. Don't worry, it's okay. Let go. I assure you, I won't run. After all. Okay, sorry about that. It was not zoomed in correctly, and I could not read what they were saying in one of the word boxes, but now that's all fixed, so we can finally move on. Okay, so. Hot, 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 hot! Don't worry, it's okay. Let go. I assure you I won't run. After all, your hand won't come crashing down, because I'm going to vaporize it. Like I'll let that happen, Gummo Gummo no? Rising Dragon! What you call hockey is known as Ryo here in Wano. Gramps taught me how to attack without making contact. I'm gonna knock you to the bottom of hell! Bajrang Gun! Blazing Bagua! Like, okay, so Luffy and Kaido are both using big attacks here. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Oh, okay, so we're moving away from this. Now we're focusing on the water going through Onigashima. Oh no! Kin! Kiku! I didn't mean to drop you! Please be alive! Don't go dying on me now! Sir Straw Hat, we're counting on you! Take Kaido down! Finish him for good! Oh, well. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to One Pant. This nightmare won't end unless Kaido is driven from this land. Oden-sama, his retainers are getting away. Don't let a single one escape. Okay, we're doing a flashback. Okay, I hope this doesn't last long. Run, Oden-sama, don't look back, Oden-sama. Jeez, the manga's doing flashbacks so much you'd think it was the fucking anime or something. Yikes. There is only one place those samurai would go. Curry. They intend to safeguard Oden's heir, Momonosuke, so he has a son. I'll deal with him myself. Please, have mercy. Stop hunting the Kozuki clan. Don't hesitate to show any vermin that dares defy their shogun. My gosh, how much of the chapter is this flashback? Please, we need to get out of here. Please, let me get out of that damn flashback. There's only so much to this chapter. What of Oden's wife? She was confirmed dead at Bakura Town. No one else was seen fleeing the ruins of the Ode Castle. The Kozuki line is officially dead. Now the time has come for the daimyo to choose. Will you help us usher in a new Wano, or will you try to wage war? A stupid question. We refuse to recognize a shogun that isn't a Kozuki. It is our duty to avenge Oden! And they get blown away. Of course they do. Ha ha ha! Weakness! It would be an insult to call any of you samurai! Damn it! If only that fool didn't have Kaido backing him! Quiet! Hiroshi has ears everywhere. Kaido's forces will find us. How? Oh gosh! How much of this chapter is this fucking flashback? Okay. I guess the point of this flashback here is basically to show how the people in Wano were suffering over the years, and we're leading up to Luffy hitting Kaido. So okay, I can dig that. Let's see where this goes. Track down every able-bodied young man you can and bring them here. This entire country will become our weapons factory. Wait, please don't take him, Daddy! Who do you think you're mouthing off to? Why has the river gone dark? There's no more drinking water. The crops won't grow. There's nothing left to eat. If you could still breathe, you could still work. Keep your hands moving, you scum. Don't count on any miracles coming to save you. The borders are staying closed. We have to be patient. It will be a long winter, but we have to believe in Toki-sama's words. Look at these gluttonous fools, Kaido. They actually ate the leftovers of the defective smile fruits. That's it. Let's have the rest of Ibisu Town follow suit. Their bellies will stay empty, and their loved ones will continue to keel over. But they won't be able to do anything except grin brightly. They'll never stop laughing. It's the perfect fate for the country's pest. Oh, okay. So we're fine. There can't be that much of the chapter left. That was like 8 pages or something. Oh my gosh. Now, okay, so I'm upset, but I'm sure there's lots of people that aren't that upset. They're like, okay, this is necessary. This is definitely building up this up. So let's see where this goes, but I am just getting sick of this getting dragged out. It really feels like it's starting to drag for me, so I hope we're not dealing with this for much longer. Anyway, curse you, Kamurasaki! I'm taking you with me! You shouldn't have underestimated the wrath of the Kurazumi clan! I'll be seeing you in hell! We can drink together, down there! Bwahaha! Seems things are getting out of hand. And here he is! There he is! Denjiro. Wait, okay, so people's wishes are starting to go into the sky and says, please make Orochi disappear. Orochi just got his head chopped off by Denjiro. Because of course he did. Because we all called it. Come on, it was the most obvious thing that Oda could do. It was so obvious. He hasn't done anything in forever, so of course it would happen. So Orochi gets his head cut off. Please, free us from hell. Give a sip of clean water. The present wears the cries of the past. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is not the chapter I was expecting to get. It really wasn't. Oh, fuck's sake. Rod, what do you got to say, man? You gotta have something more positive to say about this than me. And not even the flashback I wanted. Not even the flashback I wanted to have. The flashback, of course, I wanted to have would be the Rocks Pirate flashback, the Kaido flashback, which I guess it's still coming, maybe. But just, I was not expecting a flashback of the people of Wano suffering. And I know why Oda did it. He did it so that it'll have more impact when Luffy gets this big blow-in on Kaido. But holy crap, this has been the most build-up for a single attack from Luffy. It's like, okay, so it's been only one chapter since the end of the last chapter where we saw that Luffy was going to be throwing that big punch. But when Luffy gets geared up for a big attack, I don't expect an entire chapter to come in and just kind of in it. Now, if it would be the Kaido Rocks Pirate flashback, I've been like, okay, cool. I've been wanting to see this, so that's fine. But no, we're interrupted with the people Wano suffering. It's like, okay, but we already knew that. We already knew they were suffering, so... And talk about the most fucking underwhelming attack from Denjiro. Like, I am here. It's like, where have you been, you asshole? People have been dying, you fuckface. I mean, it's not exactly his fault since Oda hasn't shown him doing stuff, but Oda hasn't shown him do stuff! What the fuck? This is what he's been saved for? Just to get a final blow on... Please. Please. I am begging you. Just let this be the end of that fucking bastard Orochi. I am so done. I have not had this much of a negative attitude towards a chapter since that time Kinemon and Kiku were shown to be fake deaths. Like, I was pretty pissed about that. But I'm not exactly mad, just extremely, extremely disappointed with this chapter. This is not what I was expecting, and now I'm willing to bet there are going to be people that are like super excited about, you know, Kaido's new form, but honestly, I'm not really. Like, oh, Kaido's on fire now. He looks cool. I won't deny that. He obviously looks cool, so that's yeah, that's cool and everything, but this is not the chapter I was expecting, and honestly, it's getting a pretty low score from me. It's just, I was pretty much disappointed with every aspect of this chapter. Every single aspect. Because it was just all... I knew all of this was coming. There was not a single surprise. Now you're probably saying, well, how could you say there were no surprises and also say that it wasn't the chapter we were expecting? Because I foresaw all of this happening. I just didn't expect to get that in this chapter. But this is what Oda was saving Denjiro. Anyway, you know what? I'll go on and on about this after I look through the chapter again. Maybe I'll look through it again and I will change my opinion or something, or I'll see something. But yeah. Well, guys, I looked through the chapter and no, I have not changed my opinion on anything. I am still very disappointed in this chapter. It just feels... I just want this battle with Kaido to be done. I'm just done with it. I know he's an emperor. Obviously, you couldn't have it just be as fast as any of the other battles Luffy's had. It had to be a little bit long. And I was enjoying it. I absolutely was enjoying watching Luffy fight in Gear 5 against Kaido. It was a blast. There were several chapters I felt satisfied. I was really enjoying. But at this point, just no. I'm done. I just want Luffy to punch him and it to be over with. I just want this battle to end. I enjoyed it. It was great. It was a lot of fun. But it's time to end it. It's time we end it. Listen, either Kaido goes down in the next chapter, or we go into a Rocks Pirate Kaido flashback. Those are the only two options I want. If the next chapter is drawn out again with more unnecessary this is just my opinion. Like, if you love the flashbacks, then obviously that's fine. You can enjoy the flashbacks. If you like this chapter, okay, that's good for you. But oh my gosh, Rod, I'm sorry, but man, what do you think? It's not a waste, Rod. I was happy to have you here. It's always good to hang out with a friend. And... oh, okay, guys. I am just gonna rant for a few minutes because this is only 20 minutes long. So I think I will just go through the... I will just panel by panel rant about this chapter real quick. And how this is... yeah, I'm going to give you my score. I'm going to give you my score for this chapter right now. 5 out of 10. That is... I don't think I've given a chapter a score that low since, like, the chapter with Kiku and Kinemon being revealed that they were fine. Well, not fine, but alive. So, yeah, I do not like this chapter. I really don't like this chapter. Because it just feels like Wano's getting dragged, stretched in length just for this chapter. Please, just fucking let it end. Let it fucking end. Kaido's new form does not make me go, oh sweet, Kaido's new form! This chapter gets a 10 out of 10! Like, no. No, absolutely not. Just So we get so we get a nice shot of Luffy's fist coming down, which is cool, but we got that in the last chapter. Momonosuke's trying to like smashing his head against the island. He's trying to like push it, I guess. And then we get Kaido's new form, which looks cool. Like I said, won't deny. Obviously, Kaido's new form looks really cool. We get a clash. So, you know, there's a few panels in this chapter. I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. So yeah, Luffy, Usopp. It's funny that Usopp is the only Straw Hat we see in this chapter other than Luffy. That's pretty funny. You think we'd see like Nami or someone, but no, we just see Usopp, so that's hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, the samurai are like, defeat Kaido, Luffy, Straw Hat, whatever. And then we get the extremely long flashback back to the time right as the scabbards were fleeing for their lives after Odin got killed. And then we get some extra flashbacks of Kaido and Orochi doing, you know, just doing Kaido and Orochi bullying people and the leaders, and then basically the daimyo are just like, hey, look, we need to avenge Odin, so they attack. They get blown away by Kaido's blast, and then they start putting everyone to work in the factories, which is depressing. There's no clean water. The crops are failing. No one can survive. They're eating the smile fruits. So yeah, if you wanted a whole bunch of imagery of the people one of suffering, this was your chapter. Congratulations. This is the chapter that you wanted. And it's like, I feel like this wouldn't be, okay, here's the thing. I feel like if I wasn't reading this week to week, this chapter wouldn't have been as big a deal to me as it is. It would have just been like, oh, well, okay, I've got hundreds of chapters to read. Let me just go on to the next chapter. Oh, Luffy punches Kaido. It's over. Good. Okay. I didn't care. However, when you're reading chapters like this week to week, stuff like this drains you. And it drains you fast. Just, oh my fucking gosh. It's just such a disappointment. You look forward to One Piece every week, and you're like, I mean, I guess my problem was I had expectations. But of course I have expectations! Luffy's like, I'm about to punch Kaido. And like I said, if this were like a Rocks young Kaido flashback, I would not have minded at all. Because I think I speak for all One Piece fans when I say, I think we were all looking forward to that flashback, definitely. Because that's going to be a lot of fun. But this, oh wow, I had no idea that the people of Wano were suffering. I just thought, yeah, I didn't know any of this was going on. I mean, Kaido's just doing this to remind us how much they've been suffering, but no. Just, this chapter was a waste of my fucking time. Just, So we get out of the flashback eventually, thank God. But yeah, we see Oroshi's about to kill Hiyori, and then Denjiro shows up, and the chapter ends with the people's lanterns going up with their wishes for getting rid of Orochi, free us from this hell, and then Luffy's about to punch Kaido. And it says, the present hears the cries of the past. The end. Don't be on break next week. Please don't be on break next week. Don't leave us on a shitty chapter like this one. I'm probably the only one that's like, I may be the only one that's, I feel like if I watch like Roger's Base or like a few others, they may not be as disappointed as me. They might have enjoyed it a lot, but I saw all of this coming, like all the events. I didn't see what this chapter would give me, but I saw every single last bit of what was coming with this chapter. And for that, just, except for Kaido's form, but who cares? It looks cool, but just who cares, really? So yeah, this chapter was not what I was expecting, and it's nothing that I really wanted to see. Dragging out the whole Luffy's gonna throw a punch, just Denjiro doing exactly what we thought Denjiro would do, and like, I don't often like to insult Oda because I love Oda's work. For the most part, I love One Piece. I mean, I'm here doing a review with my friend Rod. I love One Piece, and I love most of One Piece. But just, really? You thought you were clever with the whole Denjiro thing? Denjiro doesn't show up for like 50 chapters or something. I don't know the exact amount, but a long time. And you think Oda thinks he's clever because he's like, oh, people haven't seen Denjiro coming for a while. No one will see this coming. Of course we'll fucking see it coming, Oda! He hasn't done anything for a while. Of course we're gonna see this fucking coming. It's not a surprise, and it's not impressive. This is what you were saving Denjiro for. No. Lame. Just lame, Oda. Ugh. Sorry I'm so negative about this chapter, but I'm just really, really disappointed. So basically, Rock's pirate flashback, good. People of Wano suffering flashback taking up an entire chapter before Luffy throws a damn punch. Extremely fucking bad! Ugh. Anyway, Rod, just close it out. I have nothing good to say left. Just help me out, Rod. Save me, Rod. Save me!